Don't you just love it when you join a game late? The chips are down, the scouts are out, all hope is but lost. Except, this is Search and Destroy. And in Search and Destroy, there's always room for a comeback, a clutch, an ace, a no-scope quad, you name it, it'll happen. It's Search and Destroy. Anyway, what's up bros, Jeff here, playing some Search and Destroy on Yemen today. The Asian Noodle map, got my MP7 here, gonna pick off that guy. And I start hacking stuff, because hacking stuff is absolutely filthy in Search. Engineer, awareness, 2 black hats, you're good to go. Awareness allows you to sound whore people. Engineer allows you to see things across the map that you shouldn't normally see. And then you throw in the black hats and you're pretty much messing with the enemy. You're hacking their own equipment, turning it against them, and it always seems to work out in the end for killing them and just throwing them off. Honestly, a great combination right there. And I believe right here I get into the 1v2 or 3. And playing against some snipers, and snipers are always a force to be reckoned with. Unless you can snipe back, I wouldn't try and take a sniper head on, flank them around, just do something creative, because most of the time you're going to end up dying. Sometimes, though. I mean, snipers are the most iffy thing in Call of Duty I've ever seen, because they're the wild card, pretty much. They can be crazy, insane good and just kill everyone, get 5, 6 quick scopes in a row and just drop bodies. But at the same time, they can also suck balls and just be crap. Like, snipers are the wild card. You never know what to expect, and unless you're good with the scope, I wouldn't ever want to take, one head-to-head on. I'd always try and, get creative, flank them, just do something random. I still want to up my sensitivity, just so I can keep up with the snipers at some point, because, I always want to be that all-around good player, pretty much be good with any gun I pick up. And right here, I was in the 1v2 or 3, killed the AFK guy, and then, sure enough, I killed the sniper. I mean, sometimes they can just wreck you, and other times they're easy to be wrecked, but just don't fuck with snipers unless you got a plan. Anyway, I got my kill streaks now. The UAV, the Hunakilla, and the Hellstorm. Hellstorm is pretty much a Predator missile 2.0. You can boost it, and then you can expand it to shoot like 20 missiles at once. I like that. I feel like, though, just in general, the maps in this game kind of make it hard to get a lot of kills with these things, because there's a lot of buildings, and just pretty much the same issue MW3 had with kill streaks, where there was just a lot of buildings, and it was kind of awkward to use them. But, well, MW3 had specialists, but for the most part, Hellstorm can do the job, and if anything, you can get a little recon of the map and see where people are. Then I got the Hunter Killer, and that thing's a beast. It'll randomly get kills, randomly not, who knows. It has pretty much a mind of its own. And then the good old UAV, really no explanation needed there. Anyway, the gun I'm using today is the MP7. Not that great of a gun. I feel like it's decent, you'll get by. You're not going to pull off any amazing shots. Well, I did get a cross-map headshot right there, but he wasn't moving. But, it's one of those iffy guns. It's alright, nothing to write home about. However, what I'm doing with it, the stock and the lightweight, that's another story. If you guys remember back in Modern Warfare 2, I kind of said there was a counter to stopping power, and that was lightweight. Because, with stopping power, it takes 1 less bullet to kill. Well, with lightweight, you move faster, so you're harder to hit, so it might take 1 more bullet to kill you. And I feel like that kind of transfers over in this game, but there's no stopping power, so it's kind of overpowered being able to move faster, strafe around bullets, and MW3 definitely proved that point. Stalker was the most annoying thing ever, just being out-strafed all the time. Really glad they toned it down a bit. It's still in this game with stock, but, and it's an attachment too, so it's not nearly as good, but it's still there. And the other thing about the Hunter Killer, it does have its unconventional uses too. I really like how you pretty much have a handheld flying RPG that you can just throw at anyone or anything whenever you feel like it. Great kill streak. Probably one of my favorites in this game, just overall. It always has a use somewhere. And I don't think anyone really runs cold-blooded, and I'm pretty sure if you have cold-blooded, dog, swarm, all that stuff won't even kill you. So no one does it. Everyone runs toughness in this game, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because, you can get a bunch of kill streak kills easy, but at the same time, you're going to lose some gunfights that you normally win, because in this game, with everyone running toughness, you don't always win gunfights you should, because if you ever got the first shot off in MW2, let's say, you'd always get the kill because there was so much view kick, they couldn't counter back by the time they start shooting. But in this game, with everyone running toughness, sometimes you'll win gunfights or lose gunfights you maybe should have lost or won, kind of up in the air. And the game's coming to a close here. The last dude decides to off himself for whatever reason. Guess he didn't want to clutch it. Whatever. Anyway, we were down 2 rounds, came back, didn't matter in the end. Go 16-0. And guys, just in general, searching this game, they did it right. There's so much creativity and so many different classes you can run and still do well with. Like, I don't feel there's been this much creativity since Modern Warfare 2. Really loving searching this game. I've got a couple 20-plus kill games, and just overall, a lot of great stuff coming. And more to come. And Happy New Year's, by the way. Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrated. Hope you guys all had a good one. New Year 2013. Definitely will be awesome. Alright, later, bros.